familiar with it, would you mind like explaining what's it about? You don't have to
Absolutely.
go too much specific details if you don't want to.
Okay, yeah, maybe not too in depth, but this is a story about a boy named Nandi. He grows up on this island. It's called Crescent Island. The story itself, I'll start with, is a fantasy and steampunk mashup story. And so, it's a fantasy world, but it has these steampunk aspects. You can see them in like the technology of it. Here in this main picture you see here, the right side of it is kind of our villains, and the left side is our, I guess, proverbial good guys. Although it's not as simple as good and bad like that. But you can see the contrast here between kind of nature and the steampunk, and I try to use steampunk to create that contrast in the story. So this island, Crescent Island, you have the people who live here. They're the wood folk and the sea folk, and they kind of have to coexist. And when there's a threat to this island from, I guess, outside forces, they receive a blessing from their guardian spirit, who is this dragon you see at the top of the picture there. And the guardian puts its powers, it splits into two, and it creates a blue gem and a red gem. And these gems are given to the people of the island in order to protect themselves. This red gem, it gives you the power of fire and near immortality, while it lets you protect the island. It lets you fight off those outsiders, but it also unleashes this darkness in your heart that makes you want to keep that power for yourself instead of returning it to its rightful place and restoring that balance. And so the blue gem bear, they're actually the only person who can kill the red gem bear. That's their entire job, is to make sure that both gems after the island is safe are put back where they belong, and to give that guardian spirit its power back. But in the present day, you have this person on the top right of the picture there with the big top hat. His name is Verdon. He's the person who runs this entire island, and he's had the red gem in hand for over 30 years, and no one knows where the blue gem is that entire time. And so that's the world our boy Nandi here is kind of born into. And yeah, he would love to just hang out with his friends on the beach all day and explore his island, but it doesn't quite go that way for him, unfortunately.
So it's like does this have uh like chapters or series?
It does. It has chapters. It's 14 chapters. It's 368 pages long. It is not a series. It's actually a standalone story. So
Okay.
the 368 pages, it was barely enough. I could have done double, honestly, but I wanted to fit it all into one book. And so
Mm.
I had to kind of cut out a few more like smaller parts of it just to make sure everything was